no banks in the 18th century. So if you wanted to start up a business or some venture, you had to get a loan. Well, where would you go? You would find a benefactor, a gentleman that would give you a letter of credit. He would back up your loan so if you wanted to go to a merchant to buy something for your business, you had to show him a letter of credit. And if you defaulted on the loan, and if I gave the letter of credit, that merchant would come to me, then I would be obligated to pay the loan. So you were referred to not only as a gentleman, but a man of letters.
I wonder, Erin, do you think we could get a man of letters to back us for the podcast?
Are there? Is there anyone out there that's willing to do this?
Well, there have been some instances in the 18th century where a man of letters wrote a letter but had no credit to give. So,
that would probably be the person that we would accidentally get to back us for the podcast.
I was a victim of a letter that was not, and I made my first voyage to England at the young age of 18 years old, and I was guaranteed a letter of credit from the governor of Pennsylvania, Governor Keith. And I went to this, I was often a guest for dinner, and I borrowed books from his library. He was quite impressed with, at my young age of 18, how well read I was, and how I could carry a conversation with the finest gentleman in Philadelphia. Well, he encouraged me to open up a print shop. We had two in Philadelphia at the time, and he thought we should have a third, and I would be the right person for the job. But I had to have a letter of credit to buy the materials, which I mentioned before, my printing press and so forth. So I went to the governor's house right before the ship was to leave for England. I was told the letters were within some other things he was having sent over. There was no problem. Of course, when I got to England, his belongings, no letters were in there. So now I'm stuck. I have no money. I have no letter of credit. So I went to a print shop and got a job and remained in England for almost 2 years before I had enough money or could raise some to buy what I needed for a print shop and get back to England. But it was actually, I didn't even have it then, if I recall. Yeah, no, I was stuck in England. And it was the goodness of an American merchant, Mr. Denman. He paid my passage back some 18 months later. And I got back to Philadelphia again and just rebooted, as you would say, and tried to figure out how I was going to open a print shop up.
You did the old hard reset.
Yeah.